What is going on, everybody? This is Nick here at Y480, and we are back with another Montreal GM mode here. This is episode 3, I think. I know I rebranded them to be like a new episode 1, a new episode 2, etc. So this would be episode 3. Yeah, pretty sure this is the real episode 3. Since, you know, the whole roster thing, there was free agency, everything. That was kind of a huge thing. So, last episode, if you're watching, the very end, we found this trade Yager. I went through the rest of the teams, by the way. I totally didn't show you guys the rest of the teams. The only notable things, maybe, that, like, other teams had were Daniel and Henrik Sedin. Those were the Sedin twins, basically, were the only other things available. Other than that, it was prospects. Patrick Elias was available. You know, stuff like that. So, okay, so this guy. I got this in the trade. It looks like decent player for getting the 5th round in 2014. Probably going to come up to be, you know, a decent 3rd or 4th liner. Right now, we don't really need him. We'll get better prospects in the future. I'm okay with letting him go. We need to get rid of someone, that's why. And the 2nd round pick, I'm okay with getting rid of Minnesota Wild because we have our 2nd round pick. So either way, these both seem pretty good. Minnesota's doing pretty well because this is not that much. Our 2nd round pick was about the worth of both of these because we're in the toilet right now. So this for Yager, maybe we could get like a late pick, or you know what? Maybe instead of a pick, maybe have them hold some of the salary back. You know, I don't know, 400,000. Just take something. Let's see if this goes through. I'm satisfied with this going through. All right, yeah, cool. Pretty even. They said, oh, looks like it'll contribute to success. They kept $400,000, so that keeps us a little easier there. We still have about $3 million to work with, so we could try to get rid of maybe a contract or two, throw it to some team for like a 7th. Kind of cheating, but I do want to get some depth at forward, especially if we're going into the playoffs. So just real quick here, we'll go ahead and look at this. This is going to move somebody down. So I'm as much as this pains me, we got to take Scott off. Yeah, we got to take Scott off. Sorry, bub. We'll put Yogs in. There we are. He's a little sour about being traded to us, but that's okay. Now, then this puts Shawzy down here. I guess we could have dropped Brown down. Yeah, maybe that would have been better, but, you know, whatever. I think this looks pretty good. Playing with Radulov. They're both kind of, you know, Yager, definitely a legend, definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. But, you know, at times he can be a little full of himself. Same with Radulov. Maybe not a Hall of Famer. Definitely not on the same level as Yager, for sure. There's no question about that. And probably a little more self-centered, at least his old ways. You know, we never know. Maybe this year he'll be a little bit more cleaned up. In real life, this isn't, you know, I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about real life. Radulov coming back to the NHL. You know, hopefully he kind of gets back into it. But this gives us options. This gives us a lot of options with this top 6. Galchenyuk's only going to get better. And then this Gallagher's going to get better. You know, maybe we put Yager on the first line. That might actually be better. And then the second line is almost 2 playmakers and a sniper would be good on the second line. He's a second line forward too. But I think we'll leave Gallagher down here. And then if it does kind of be, if it is a little bit weird, we'll move that around. Pacioretty definitely needs to stay on the first line though, for sure. And then Galchenyuk is a first liner now, so we got to play him there. Just want to make sure everybody else second liner. Shawzy on the 3rd line. Yeah, he's a 3rd line scorer, so that'll be good. I'm thinking one more guy, and you guys might think this is a little weird. I know we could upgrade our D, but I'm thinking one more guy. So we gotta get rid of some contracts. We gotta be able to sign somebody. Actually, let's go to this morale real quick. See who's talking to us. Oh, it's Yager. Big change. I'll make you proud of your choice. Awesome, dude. Thank you. He's 44. Okay, I thought he was only 42 for some reason. Let's make sure there's no AHL guys wanting to talk. There are. Pretty upset with my ice time. I'll see what I can do. He's probably not even playing. He's a 7th D. All right. So the guy I kind of want to clear. You know what? We'll see if we can clear room, and then we'll make our decision. So let's go and trade I just want to. I want to find somebody that we want to trade. Actually, let's see if anybody can take on contracts. Toronto could take on maybe one contract. Pittsburgh could take on one contract. LA could take on a contract. Pretty sure that's it. So let's Vancouver and Toronto. Okay. Let's ship somebody to Vancouver. They could use some like AHL forward. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go down the list because I don't want to give away anybody that's worth anything. This Crisp guy, some people actually want this guy. So maybe I'll just do that. AHL top 6. We don't need him. And we'll get rid of like 2 people just so we can make sure to have room. Actually, we can't. We can do him later. So let's see. Just for a pick. Just like a 6th maybe. No, not a 4th. I don't think a 4th would work. Even though they're actually the same amount. Maybe we could snag a 4th here. So it would have to be a contract that's not... dang it. Do I have any CHL contracts? No, not that guy. That guy isn't signed. Okay. I don't think we can clear any room. I think we're just going to be stuck with all these guys. They want to give away this 4th. Let's take their 4th. Yeah, so it would have to be under 45. So I don't think we can do that. We can't really clear anybody out. But we could try to get depth from a trade, which I think we need some depth. We need some depth in the way of depth scoring because we know that we are okay defensively. That'd be cool to get the Sedins. We're okay defensively. We're letting in a little bit too many goals. But I don't think not somebody like Halischuk. Who was I thinking again? What team were they on? Did Nashville have somebody? No. Oh, maybe we could get Eliash. Yeah. This would be good. Because we'd get a sniper we could put like on the 3rd line because Shaw's already down there. Then we could move Brown out, who's a 79. We could have all 80s up here. Because look at the defense awareness is actually pretty good. Doesn't have much of a physical category. But as long as it's 1 year remaining. I think we could do this. Might put us over the salary cap. Might have to trade somebody. Let's see. Let's see what we could do here. Who do they want? I don't want to give away any of these guys. I don't want to give away Mitchell. Could do this Bartley guy because he's already upset. And then we could do... It might just make for a weird amount of money situation. We could do a 3rd. I don't want to give away too many draft picks, though. Especially if we're just throwing it all away on this year. Actually, yeah, that'd still keep us below the salary cap since they still owe some money. And then we could withhold another, like, $400,000 again. I think this will work. I think this will be good. And then we got 2 veterans coming in that can help lead in the locker room. Will help that depth scoring along with top line scoring. And all of a sudden we have a power play that works, that we don't have 2-way forwards on and grinders. And we lose a 2nd and a 3rd round pick in all of this, but we have a chance to make the playoffs and compete and help our young guns grow, which in the grand scheme of things, I think is a little bit more important. All right, let's see if this works. Rejected. Okay, they don't want to give out any salary, so we'll just do that. That's fine. They don't want to have any of that on the books. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's going to work. Actually, yeah, they might actually... This might be a bad idea. Because it'll put us over the salary cap, I think. Dang. Yeah, I don't want to get us into that weird area where we can't. Maybe instead of Bartley, we go and trade. We should put somebody else here. We could put that Brown guy in. Let's see. Is he a right winger, Brown? Yeah, he's right here. What is he making real quick? I know I'm just kind of going through this and just talking through it. Yeah, we could definitely do this. Free up $1 million. And then Take him out. That's league approved. Might be a little bit in our favor. Let's try it. Okay, they're saying move Lesio down. It's just that Eliash is making 5.5. Let's see if we can. I know they didn't want to hold on to any salary, but maybe if I do that and then give them like a really depth pick. I know we're getting rid of all of these random picks, and I don't really mean to, but let's see if this goes through. Yeah, they don't want to give away salary. Okay, I think we're okay. I wish I could get rid of a player, though. I know we could like buy out a player in the off season, but you know what? We might have to just run with this because I don't want to get us into salary cap trouble, especially when injuries come about and then we can't do anything and it takes 20 years. Oh man, that would suck. So our bottom six is definitely hurting. That'd be so nice if we could put De La Rose down one, and then Brown is scratched, and then we have another 84 on this line. That would be pretty good, and I think that could make us to the playoffs. But I think the one addition here with Yager, and then honestly the depth of Shaw on the third line might push us over, and I think we'll win at least the next few games. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? I don't see... We don't have the best decor, which I think in free agency this coming year, I'll see if we can get like an 85 and then get rid of, you know, one of these 70s or whatever. Actually, let's see down here in the AHL real quick. As for defensemen, yeah, we don't really have anybody just yet that's come up. All right, let's just go with it. Sorry that we weren't able to make that other trade. Kind of was shoehorning stuff, and I don't think it really worked out. But all we got rid of is basically a second rounder that wasn't even ours. So we still have our second rounder. We got Yager. You guys were calling for him. And we can go ahead and head into the next season. So, okay, I want to get rid of... I really want to rebuild this organization in a way... Okay, we lose the first two, of course. I want to kind of rebuild this organization in a way that's a little different, where it's not like we're rebuilding with young talent. We're kind of getting in guys who can be around for the next 5 years to really bring this team up to a decent area. You know what I mean? I don't want us to be, you know, we need defensemen. Maybe I should do that for a month. I don't want this to just be, we never make the, okay, we're losing. Okay, there's a win. Jeez, that was a big loss. I mean, Dallas is amazing in these games. You guys were also saying that Dallas is just so broken in these games. EA just favors them so much in the games lately. Last like 2 or 3 years. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Let's put Yager on the second line. I think maybe breaking up that chemistry of the first line might have been a bad idea. I think this might work. Look, Shawzy's up to 85. That's good. Was he a second liner now? Okay, good. I think we're still okay. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't change special teams. That's why. Okay, we can take Shaw off here. And then put Yager up here. Sorry, guys. Man, you guys were probably yelling at the screen. And then, yeah, we'll do that. And Yager can be there. That's fine. And we'll put... You know what? We'll put Shaw on D. That might be a good one. He's right winger, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not totally used to this team yet. Plus, I took the massive break, so that's another thing entirely. Okay, I still think we look good for penalty kill. This should help us. Okay, now I think we're good. Price is in the net. We've got Scott and Bartley scratched. I think we're good. I think we're losing a lot of games because we're just not scoring when we need to. We're letting goals in, but I mean, we're really not scoring when we need to. Let's go ahead and hold this team meeting as well. Okay, you've been underperforming. Okay, you're on the power play now, so you'll get some minutes. You get a chance to show yourself. Play smart, play with passion, have fun. Radulov actually took kindness to it. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going into the Deadeye stretch. Let's see how long we have. How many games do we have? That's 6, and then 10, 11 games left. So 11 games left. Are we even in contention? We probably aren't. Oh, man, please. 11 games. We're in the basement with 70 points. Man, it's going to be tough. I mean, we can do it, but we need some help from the other teams. Oh, no. All right, let's see. Nobody's clinched yet. Nobody's clinched. Even though... So that means, potentially, we have a chance of jumping in. Yeah, we totally have a chance. We totally have a chance. We just got to win some games. We absolutely have to win some games. This week is probably the most important week. We have to beat Ottawa. We have to beat Detroit. We got to beat all these teams, but we really got to beat them. Get that win against Ottawa. There's a win. There's a loss against Calgary. There's a win against Anaheim. There's a loss against Detroit. They're the first in the division, so I didn't expect much. Okay, we split that. Come on, guys. Come on. If we miss the playoffs, it's not the biggest deal. But we did give away a second-round pick. I don't know. 8-7, jeez. I don't know. This isn't looking good. Let's just get to this last week, these last 3 games, see if it's possible. Get a win here. There we go. We got a win. Edit scouting assignment. Oh, man. This is stupid. Oh, man. Just do 6 weeks on defenseman. All right. 3 games left. Where are we at? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're out of it. Okay, and it's doing the turbo. Oh, no. It's just going to make it. It's just adding insult to injury. Oh, my God. Well, if you're expecting playoff hockey this year, sorry about that. Let's see what it says. It's probably going to say, oh, we didn't make the playoffs. Oh, yep, we didn't make the playoffs. So even if we did win all the next 3, I didn't do the math, but I don't think it's going to work out. Let's just see where we land. Next year we can come back after the first year. You know, it's a new system. We have these new guys in here. Weber, you know, this next year could be our captain. You know, you never know. Maybe Pacioretty's like, hey, I think Weber should be the captain. We get a win. If we win all these last games, okay, there's a loss. I was going to say, where was this the rest of the season? All right, and there's a win to end the season. 36, 35, and 11. Very terrible record. Definitely not good. And, yeah, we did not do very well this year. The trades probably were a little bit of shoehorning into the lineup. Maybe should have made those trades earlier in the season or even before the season. Just imagine Jágr in that lineup all year. That would have been really cool. We do have a chance to re-sign him because I'm guessing he's going to stay until he's like 50. That's so cool that there's a 44-year-old playing hockey still in the greatest league in the world. So yeah, check this out. We were pretty far out. I mean, even had we won, I mean, the Sabres really took off, and they left these guys, us and the Bruins and Panthers down here in the basement. Yeah, the Sabres really took off. So I feel like that's going to happen in the real world. I would love this to happen next year. Detroit being number 1. That's awesome. But yeah, this is definitely wasn't a good year for us. It's all good. And look, the Preds. Oh, what a shot in the foot. The Preds with PK Subban, top of the league with 120 points, 55 wins. Wow, Penguins right behind him. That's going to be a good. That's going to be pretty good. I'll simulate, see who wins the cup. Oh man, if we were in the West, we would have had a chance to make it in the last probably week or so. But geez, who's in the basement here? Islanders, Edmonton still not coming out of that drought. And let's see us here. Okay, let's see what was our pitfall. Goals against was pretty bad. Goals for is better. Goals for is definitely better than it was. It was 1.8. Now it's 2.2. So we definitely changed that around. So that's good. We got to find somebody like Jágr next year, because if he does retire, which I think I set him to be like franchise, so I don't think he'll retire. I think we got one more year, but it'll be like an 85. If we can re-sign him for like $3 million, $3 to $4 million, I would do it for one more year at 85. I would maybe do that for $3 million. But the goals against was really what got us here in the last stretch. Actually went up, so maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe John Scott was shutting them down, but who really knows? Maybe in the last few games they weren't playing Price. I don't know for sure. I don't know how the games switch goalies, how that works. Power play percentage was still kind of in the trash. You know, it's kind of similar to all these other guys around us, so that's not too bad. Would have liked it more around 20. Obviously, that's what we really want. Penalty kill wasn't bad. 85 would have been better, but 80 definitely isn't too bad. 81, that is. And yeah, okay, so it was really our power play. We didn't save it in time, and my total screw up. But check this out, 70 points for Radulov. If he got 70 points coming back, the haters would disappear, I feel like. That is definitely not bad at all. Come on. There we go. That's definitely not bad at all. 82 games, 70 points, 41 goals. If he comes back with 41 goals, almost 30 assists, he is absolutely going to be earning a big contract for sure. And I hope he does. I don't want to be cynical of anybody. You know, if people are living out their NHL dreams, who am I to kind of be cynical about it? Plekanec actually second in points next to Yager here. That's cool. The vets up here, and then Galley doing really well. Primarily assists, but he's 20 goal man. Pacioretty only 19 goals. You know, maybe we could switch Pacioretty to a sniper. You guys agree? I think that would probably be better. Have him throwing the body a little bit less, because he is a power forward, so he's going to throw the body a little bit. I think I'll switch him to sniper and just, you know, because I feel like that's more of a coaching option, and just be like, hey, now it's time to throw the puck, not the body. You know, whatever. He's our first line, you know, left winger. So Galchenyuk had a good year, almost 50 points. You know, he's still young, so it's not a huge deal that he didn't break 50. He's up to 88, so next year he'll definitely break it for sure. 35 points for Weber. I was expecting 40, I'll say, but definitely not bad. Definitely not bad for a 95 overall defenseman. Maybe a little bit better. Not bad. Shaw really well. Markov, expected a few more goals from him, but still not bad. Everybody's kind of not bad. You know what I mean? It's like not good, but it's not bad. It's definitely not good though. Except Radulov. Radulov, that's kind of expected. He jumped around from the first and second line and still got 70 points. Not bad at all. Definitely not bad. Actually good. That was good. That was real good. All right, so 2.3 goals against. That's not gonna cut it. Geez. I mean, that's fine for a backup or, you know, a decent starter, but a 94 overall, Carey Price should be getting way better than this, like 9.5. I know it's the team in front of him, so that's not his fault, but still. I wish the video game could simulate how he stands on his head sometimes, but it really can't. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and simulate up and just show who wins the cup, and then next episode we'll go into the draft, re-signing, and yeah, and then we'll do free agents the following episode. So, cool, awesome. Just I guess I'll just edit this part out and we'll just jump to who wins. All right, so check it out. The San Jose Sharks come up, and they redeem themselves from last year losing in the final. They go ahead and win the Stanley Cup. I'm sure it was against either the Preds or the Pens. We can go and look at the actual... I'll stop simulation. We don't need to go all the way up here. Let's look at the tree, because I'm sure it was a good... Yep, it was the Pens. Wow, look at that. They accurately predicted the final. Just got the wrong winner. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. You know, by this logic, with all the line changes, it's going to be the same final with a different winner this coming year. That's pretty cool. And Detroit's actually going to do better. They're still going to lose to Lightning, though. But look at that, Toronto and Detroit in the first round. That would be a beautiful first round to watch for sure. Wow. And yeah, cool. Pretty good. Let's look at the awards real quick. Stanley Cup goes to San Jose. President's Trophy, we saw that went to PK Subban and the Predators. Oh, man. And let's go to individuals. All right, Art Ross goes to Stamkos. So Stamkos had a good year this year with that new contract. The Hart goes to Sagan, who he's really become a beast in this league. Norris goes to Subban. Oh, man. Lady Bean goes to Stamkos. Calder goes to Panarin, which in this, if you guys don't know, this is still the 2015-16 season. So he was a rookie in this one. So kind of wish that maybe one of the other guys that we created and put in won it, but whatever. Reimer got the Conn Smythe. I guess he played instead of Jones. And the Vezina goes to Rene. Wow, the William and Jennings goes to him as well. Bill Masterton goes to Mathot, which I don't know how it picks it in this game. Selke goes to Getzlav. That's pretty cool. Ted Lindsay goes to Sagan. And the Richard goes to Tarasenko. Awesome. Cool, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I guess stick around for following episodes, and let's kind of lead into NHL 17. My question for this episode, I think, is just going to be, what do you want to see from NHL 17 on this channel? Obviously, we're going to do a GM mode. We're going to do a fantasy GM mode, I think. And I think we might do some weird little montages, maybe play with some other YouTubers in some like EA Sports Hockey League kind of multiplayer online. I think I'll pick Hut back up. I'll do another Hut like how-to on a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see other than that, and we can go ahead and do that. So thanks, like and subscribe if you dug it. Every little bit helps, especially with the likes and the comments and everything. So many comments on all these videos. It's so great. We broke 200 for the first time, I think, on episode 1 of this series. So thank you for that. And if that becomes, a thing that just happens on this channel, we're going to be breaking records for this channel at least every single day. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good time, and I guess keep binge watching these because it's fun for me to make and fun to watch. But yeah, let me know what's going on down below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you dug it, and we'll see you next time out on the ice.